beautiful souls. Jules here, and happy Friday. We have made it to the weekend. It is Saturday a.m. in upstate New York, and I wanted to pop on and continue doing our shadow work. So I have some handy dandy notes here along with our Earth Magic book to continue today. And today we're going to be talking about the tarot and oracle spreads that you can use to assist you during your shadow work. And then I'm also going to guide you through a meditation as well that I felt called and guided by my spirit to guide you through to working with your shadows. So, your ancestral blood lineage matters. There are patterns and habits that you have inherited that they want to help you, and they want to help you heal these traumas, and they have experienced them as well. Hence, they're passed down through ancestral lineage blood. And it is important that we can break some of these traumas that we're carrying from them, and they are here to support you. Do you ever find yourself when you're doing things, or you remind yourself and you say, I sound so much like my mom right now? Or that was something my dad would probably do. So as I get older, that would be the last thing I want, is to remind someone of my parents. So I always felt that was an insult when someone said that to me. And they would say, oh, you look so much like your mom. And I'd be like, I don't, my mom's ugly. You know, when you're young and you just think so much about yourself, like you're better than everyone, beautifuler than everyone. So that's kind of how I was. But now I find myself when I'm talking to my dog, and I remember, oh yeah, my dad always talked to the dog, and I thought how crazy he was. And now look at me doing the same exact thing, saying the same exact nicknames as my dad would towards the dog that we grew up with. And I find that really ironic, just to see how we change, the ebb and flow and the acceptance. And I do find myself a lot of times as well sounding like my mother. So it is fun and it is okay. So now, you may not know some of your relations to your ancestors, and it doesn't even matter, like, if you knew your parents as well. You're still going to have those triads that they carry as well, and you're still going to be bound by blood, and whatever, traumas they had, they can possibly passed down to you, and you not even know why you're having these feelings that you do. So you might have similar habits, characteristics physically, and tendencies that they may have. So I always find it so interesting when I meet new relatives, which Ancestry has opened Pandora's box. So my family actually has a lot of hidden relatives, a lot of cheating, if you will, that went on that my ancestors took to their graves. So we're finding out through Ancestry, and it's actually really amazing. It can be a bit of a shock at first, but my mom and I have welcomed it with open arms, and we've got to meet two of her. One was a cousin, and one is my mom's half-sister that we never knew until I moved out here. So that was really, really interesting and really awesome to be able to include them as part of my family, our family now. Now, I want to do a quick ancestral lineage healing meditation. So just go ahead and get in a comfortable area, comfortable spot. If you're laying in bed, if you're scrolling on your couch, watching TV, take about 5 minutes and just turn it down and put your focus right here, right now. We're just going to do a little practice meditation to see if this can help you with your shadow work. So I'd like to start us out by taking a deep breath in and taking a deep breath out. Now you can close your eyes for this. My eyes are going to be open, but if you feel comfortable closing them, go ahead and close your eyes right now. Now we're going to go ahead and do the 4-4-4. So go ahead and breathe in for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold at the bottom for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do that one more time. Breathing in. Go ahead and count in your head. And exhale. And hold. And inhale. Hold. And exhale. And you can go ahead and breathe normally. And make sure you're taking breaths, if you can, in and out your nose. And I want you to imagine something that you believe that you have inherited or has been passed down from your lineage that feels like a trauma. So go ahead and think of something that you may have inherited and you don't understand why you have these feelings, but they're there. They might linger. They might come up at certain times. They might be really odd. And once you have that in your mind, go ahead and hold that there and sit with it. Feel those emotions. So one trauma in my ancestral matriarch lineage is that the matriarchy, the women in my family, they believed that the men were thought of as bad, cheaters, liars, pigs. I've heard some names from my family members, the women family members, and I've always held out. I've always not fully trust men, and it's something that I've always just felt that, men aren't good, and I've always chose, men that aren't good for me. So I've heard through my matriarchy of women ancestors that I also carry with me trust issues. So Spirit has reminded me that I need to open my heart. So whatever it is for those issues that you're experiencing, feel those issues that have been passed down to you. Ask yourself why you feel these issues. Is it something that you truly feel? Or is it something that you kind of just inherited and went along with? So I want you to imagine a golden path in front of you, and I want you to walk that path. I want you to bathe in the divine golden light shining down upon you. So continue on that path, walking. You're walking with these emotions. You're feeling them. You're experiencing them. You're living them on this path. And I want you to look up and notice a bright golden star shining down upon you. And I want you to look up at that star and feel the light activation